Hey everybody, it's me Sean and welcome back to Rimworld Beta 18. We have got our ponds. Oh, that's right. We've got our garden going here. Things are actually running really smooth considering. I was pretty worried about how we were going to get into the winter, but we've gotten toques for everybody. We've got our wall up, so some basic security going. We have enough wood to last us a little while and still have plenty of wood to chop down inside our perimeter here. So yeah, I'd say that we're doing pretty good in general. Not perfect, but yeah, it could be much worse. I ought to shore up. We have a few weak spots in our wall that I probably ought to shore up a little bit, and then we should get started on setting up some individual bedrooms. Probably be a good idea. Now, I don't know that I'm really going to be able to do our usual plan. We don't really have enough room for the kind of rooms that I would normally want to have. You know, the standard living structure that we normally do. Because there's not, if we look at our flooring area here, we don't have any gold that I would accidentally waste by doing this, right? So yeah, we got that big old spot in the middle where we can't build anything. So maybe I'll turn this into a living area of some sort. Let's take a look. Let's break out the old planner. Maybe. Remember how this game works. All right, so we have like a 4x. We did 5x3. That would be 5x3. Maybe like this. Let's see, there's a wall. We're going 5x3, right? Excuse me. Like that. And then there. So that would mean, oh, but see, that's not going to be 5x3. That would be 5x3 right there. And then we'd also have to have the walls. So it's going to be, it would be hard to, I think we can make that work though. It'd be hard to set it up where there is a, where there's enough room for everybody to get around. I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say here. Dining room, where there's a dining room left. So if we, 1, 2, 3, if we build a wall like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do that. So I don't really have room for a vent into those rooms if we do it that way. I guess we could do it like this. 3, 4, 5, duh. All right, and then, yeah, I need to leave room for the vent there. So that's 4 rooms right there. And that leaves us a little room in the middle, but it's not enough room for, like, you know, what could we put there? A chess set, I suppose? And then if we went ahead and maybe, because we still have plenty of room over here, right? Let's look at where the swamp cutoff is. Yeah. So go back to orders. I guess we would want to build a wall like that, and like that, and like that. Very funky. All right, well, here's what our basic wall pattern can be. Let's go and cancel those out. Cancel. And if I go to building bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's bigger than it needs to be, isn't it? 3, 4, 5. All right, that gives us a little walk through there. Nope, there we go, like that. All right, so that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms. Kind of have enough room for a dining room in here. We could put a chess table up in here. We could use some of this space for storage or whatnot. have an entryway here. All right, yeah, that'll do. We'll do that for our living quarters. Oh, look at that. They're doing it. While everybody else is in there like, hey, talk about sexual harassment. Cool, we got lots of food, so that's good. This was going to be our kitchen, right? So we'll make like this our food storage area or something. And I guess normally we want to put a food storage area in our living quarters so it can be right near the... What we ought to do is see if we can bust into this ancient danger and clear it, open up some of that space, because that's a lot of space in there. We could mine out some of this stuff as well and shift some of our storage around. So we're not entirely out of ideas. How are we doing on... So we've got our perimeter wall built. I don't think there's anything else we desperately need. We've got clothing, we've got food production. Yeah, so I think we're going to go ahead and start on the that living quarters. Leave a door there. Although that door just goes straight into the swamp. Do we really want that? I don't think so. But we'll put a door right there. And then we'll put another one there. And yeah, we'll leave that open so we can get to the outside. And then that'll be a room right there. Now, do I need to leave this open, or would I be better to shift this up one? No, it's probably a good idea to have an exit on that side. I mean, technically we're going to have these exits in people's rooms, although I don't really know how I feel about that. I think I'm going to leave them there and block them. As much as I hate having those little X's show up, I do think that's the best strategy. And we'll put in our doors. That's not where I want that door. And then we need some temperature vents. How are we doing on steel? Oh, we're doing pretty good on steel. All right, there we go, great. And I guess we may as well set up the wood flooring as well, because we're going to need to floor this out with all these trees in here. There's really no getting around that. And that'll basically help us pay to get this area built. I suppose we'll have a little spare room if we end up with a jealous pawn or something. Try to avoid them, but you know, sometimes you end up with one, nothing you can do about it. These guys are building pretty quick. Don't really need a wooden door on the inside, I don't think. If we're having to fight them from the inside, we're already in trouble. I mean, this is our fallback position. If we have to fall back from our fallback position, I don't know that having a wood door versus a steel door there is really going to make that much of a difference. So that's going to keep them busy for a little while and use up the majority of our remaining space. But it should be a net positive for wood production. Now, since we seem to have too much food, what can I switch over? I think I'm gonna switch this rice over to something else. Looks like probably heel root. We have, or maybe I should switch it to smoke leaf. We have quite a bit of heel root, but most of that's been scavenged, hasn't it? All right, a raid. A group of pirates arrived in drop pods, attacking immediately. They're attacking from over here. They're landing in the river. Okay. So they'll be coming from there. We are not particularly well armed to fight these guys off. Yikes. And that is a bunch of them, isn't it? So we have a machine gun. couple of pistols, a knife, club, and a machine pistol. So 2 machine pistols, huh? And we have 1 sniper rifle and a couple of melee weapons to fight them off with. Okay, this will be fun. So they're coming from up here. I guess we're going to find out where they're going to attack us. I will expand, or no, I will set our... I don't really have an allowed area set up yet, do I? Set ourselves an allowed area. This shouldn't take too long. Very exciting. Just what you guys are hoping for. Watching me drag out some boring, draggy stuff. Really cool. You're welcome. I know. I've been reading the comments. You guys have been saying, Sean, when are you going to drag out a safety zone? I love watching you drag stuff with the mouse. Well, now's your chance to get excited because I've done just what you were talking about, and that is dragging out a safety zone. There you go. That didn't take too long. All right, let's restrict everybody to that area, and then we'll give these bad guys a minute to close in. Looks like they're going to attack from up there, so let's draft everybody. And Andrew has got the gun, so we'll send him over there. And probably, oh, do not, Andrew, why are you going that way? Don't go that way, Andrew. Oh, why would you go that way, idiot? Oh, well. What's done is done, right? All right, Caleb, you go ahead and go in there. Nanette, you can just hold the door open. Ben. See what kind of weird pathfinding you choose. All right, and the bad guys are here already. So I am not really going to have a good spot to fire upon them. Maybe, maybe up here would be the best spot after all. Like, we're definitely going to go and melee attack that guy. Ah, I should have a door there. What is he going for? Marble wall, huh? Whatever. Whatever makes you happy, Daniel. All right, Andrew, how far can you shoot? Not really far enough. Nanette, I guess you can come hold the door open. Ah, so my idea was to have Ben come and melee attack those guys, but doesn't look like that's going to happen either. How's he doing on that wall? Not very well. Andrew, these guys are staying out of shooting range. Pretty smart. There we go. Oh, Estelle. Wow, you definitely snuck up on me. Did not expect that. Ah. All right, get out of there, Andrew. Okay, well, how am I going to do this? Go down there. I do still want to come and melee attack over here. These guys are too smart. Looks like Estelle is going to pound at this door for a while. Maybe. And what are you're attacking the wall as well? How's this wall coming along? 63%. I think we're going to send these two down to melee attack him. Nanette, come hold this door open. All right, and Andrew is still making his way down there. Andrew, why don't you come over here? Or at least right there. Alright, so I might have to fight both of these guys, but I think I can... Actually, let's do it this way. Oh, you idiots. What are you doing? Ah, come on. Select my pawn. I don't really care about that meal. Alright, there we go. Alright, Andrew, you can poke your head out that door now. Now let's see if any... Well, they're going to try to shoot through that. That's just great. Ah, that's not so good. Ben is down. That is good. Nice job, Andrew. Get out of there. Kaleb, why don't you melee attack him? Oh. Never mind. Oh, actually, you know what? I like that plan. Go back to melee attacking. I'll have Andrew fire from behind. Nice, nice job. Okay, one more. There we go, good. Alright, they are down for the count. Nanette, come rescue Ben. How badly was Ben hurt? Not too badly. No missing limbs or anything. Kaleb, how badly were you hurt? Just some bruises. Not bad at all. Very good. Okay, so Goldie here. Goldie has got a thumb and a permanent gunshot injury in the eye. That's too bad. What kind of abilities do they have? Construction, which is good, except for the eye problem. Another frickin' melee fighter. A miner and a crafter. Slothful, I don't like that at all. But psychically dull isn't too bad. I do need more pawns, that's for sure. Is that the only pawn that we've downed? Looks like it is. Alright. Well, I'll capture him against my better judgment. I do not need these guys restricted anymore. And Nanette, is Nanette our doctor? Nanette is our doctor. Boy, of all the people to have be a doctor. 96%, are you kidding me? For that guy, forget it. Release. You're not worth it. Oh, but you know what I should do first is strip you, so I can get your sweet, sweet clothes. All right, I'm going to strip that one. I'm gonna unforbid all those weapons. I don't know why you wouldn't strip that one too. There we go. Okay, Nanette, I know you love to sleep, but these guys need to be, let's see, 128% and no risk of death, 194%. So more important to tend Ben there. Andrew, are you the fourth doctor? No, that's Ben. Andrew, are you bleeding? Weird. Sure looked like that blood appeared as Andrew walked by, but it must have already been there. All right, well, that wasn't too bad. Large herd of muffalos passing through. That is a large herd, for sure. Where'd our base go? There it is. Well, I was starting to get a little worried about that raid. You know, when you have somebody go down, it's always troublesome when the odds are against you. I mean, the odds are against us from the very beginning anyway. But we managed to get through it pretty well. Why don't you treat Goldie next? I love how Nanette was really wanting to go to sleep, and then as soon as I wake her up, she decides she's going to treat everybody ahead of the prisoner. I mean, it would make sense that they would treat the colonists rather than prisoners, but still. Alright, you know, Kaleb does not need treating. for those stupid bruises. They're not going to cause any lasting injuries. There we go. Must be nighttime. Lights went out. Oh, look, those buffaloes are going to check on their herding brethren. Major break risk, Ben. Probably because he's in serious pain. Those buffalo do not need to sleep. They are here to pass through. They won't stop until they do. Oh, did we release our prisoner already? Nobody wasted any time on that, huh? Well, it's not going to help us out. It doesn't do us any good to improve the relations with the pirates. It'd be nice if somebody would bury those bodies, though. There we go. I mostly just want them out of the doorway. Do not need to be held open. Andrew, would you mind hauling that club? There we go. Now you can do whatever you want. Wow, I thought you were going to go to sleep. Why didn't you go to sleep? That floor's got to take forever to build. Such a scattershot approach with all those trees in there. And we are not coming out ahead on wood. We are using a lot of wood to build this. I thought cutting down all those trees would pay for the construction, but it's not. Minor break risk, no problem. Not concerned about a minor break risk. And everybody will be much happier once they actually start getting their own rooms. Get their own rooms, get some heat in here. Turn this in, I don't know, into a warmer area, something. Let's, I want to hunt that rabbit down, though, before it eats any more of my food. Give these guys a room of their own to where they don't have to engage in their public copulation. Although maybe that's their thing, you know. Cotton plant has died from rotting. Oh. All right. It's unexpected. Nice job, Nanette. So, seem to be doing pretty good on food. I was really worried about it at one point. The strawberry plant died from rotting. Where are these? These must be plants that are outside of the light. It must be like these plants that are outside of the normal grow zone, or outside of the light zone. You know what I mean. Oh, nice shot, Andrew. Did not fool around with that bunny. Major break risk. Ben again. Ben. Awful barrack. Yep. Well, we'll have that awful barrack solved before too long. Not before the end of this episode, though, unfortunately, because the end of this episode is right around the corner. Hey, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Speaking of the end, I hope you've enjoyed it. I am having a blast. I love this game, and I still do, even though I just said it. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I hope you will join me for the next episode where we will continue to have fun. And leave me a comment. Click that like button. I will see you next time. Bye.